We live in a society that puts a constant pressure on personal image, particularly on the body. As humans, we seem to have this skinny obsession, which brings people to come up with and try out new diet after diet, many of which are doing more harm to the body than good. I first got interested in the concept of extreme diets when we learned about the detrimental health effects they can cause in a college nutrition class. There's the paleo diet, ketogenic diet, juice cleanse, Atkins, veganism, intermediate fasting. The list of fads goes on and on. The drive behind every single one of these fad diets is simple. People want significant results fast. Simultaneous to this race to lose, the obesity rates continue to increase. This endemic is not due to negligence or lack of care. On the contrary, people stress tirelessly over having their perfect body. It's these fad diets that are throwing people in a downward spiral of health. It's a common misconception that extreme diets result in extreme health, and I'm here today to disprove this. Extreme diets can lead to malnutrition, deficiencies, and as surprising as it may sound, more weight gain. The undesirable health effects that these diets cause the body to undergo are caused by a variety of things, such as hormonal imbalances, vitamin or mineral deficiencies, a seemingly endless binge-starve cycle, which messes with the body's natural metabolism. First, let's address the issue and cause of hormone imbalances first. To understand hormones, we must know that they are the body's chemical messengers that control essentially every single physiological process in our bodies, including metabolism, the immune system, reproduction, and menstrual cycles. An exact hormone balance is essential to a properly functioning body. Dr. Jolene Breton explained that, quote, "When in balance, your hormones can make you feel on top of your game, invincible, and ridiculously happy." Your hormones influence your mood, your libido, how your period is, your energy, your blood sugar, and more. So I'd say they're kind of a big deal. And they're very sensitive, especially when you're eating the wrong foods, end quote. We need to eat a wide variety of foods to support the hormonal health we need to function and look our best. When a person's body senses that they are in a state in which they can't get enough food or energy, their hormone levels of ghrelin and lectin are affected, and this can interfere with the body's natural hunger satiety system. Typically, the extreme dieter will become so overwhelmed with hunger that they break their diet and they binge on so much food that their calorie intake would be well above what they would consume on a normal day-to-day basis. Again, our friend Dr. Jolene Breton explains how this cycle correlates with diet specifically. Quote, "If you struggle with cravings and binge eating, going grain-free is going to set you up for major food cravings and make you vulnerable to more binge moments of your regular insulin levels, which can throw off ovulation and wreak havoc on metabolism and fat loss." End quote. From this, we can clearly see that cutting out entire food groups is not an ideal way to become healthier. Besides, if you are cutting out entire food groups, the odds are that you're also cutting out entire groups of vitamins or minerals. This is a common occurrence in dieters who cut out all animal products. An author on Vegan Life stated, "There's never been a society that can survive on a completely vegetarian or vegan diet. We have to have some animal products. Vegan people survive because you can get some of the nutrition you need from supplements, which means it's not a complete diet, but you are still not getting adequate protein." End quote. Not only do vegans not get enough of the macro protein, but they also lack vitamins and minerals such as vitamin B12, calcium, iron, and zinc. If a diet requires a lot of processed vitamin supplements in order just to stay healthy, it's safe to say that it's not a natural diet. As humans, we need to meet a certain estimated average requirement, also known as EAR, for each micronutrient in order for our body to perform the best. If you're wanting to lose weight to make your body healthier as opposed to just skinnier, you need to eat a variety of foods to get all of your necessary vitamins, minerals, and phytochemicals. Cutting out huge groups of food will make this extremely difficult, if not impossible, to get all the nutrients you need. It will not benefit your health. Natalie Olson, who has 10 letters after her name, knows that, quote, "Deficiencies can lead to a variety of health problems. These can include digestion problems, skin disorders, stunted or defective bone growth, and even dementia." End quote. Yes, some diets will make people skinny, but at what cost? Skinny and health are not interchangeable words. The reason every fad diet can and will show weight loss results is because it encourages the dieter to consume an extreme caloric deficit. If one significantly restricts their diet, they aren't eating in a sustainable way. They will eventually eat what their body and minds are needing, and when they finally get that, they'll be prone to eating in excess. The individual may then go back to punishing themselves for ruining their diet by eating much less again. This common phenomenon is known as the yo-yo diet. because the individual keeps bouncing between these two extremes. Healthline teaches us what yo-yo dieting is specifically and why it does not aid in weight loss. Quote, yo-yo dieting is a cycle of short-term changes in eating and activity. For those reasons, it leads to only short-term benefits. After losing weight, appetite increases and your body hangs on to fat. This leads to weight gain, and many dieters end up back where they started or worse. End quote. In other words, this pattern causes your body to think that you're starving because really you are. It will store as much energy in the form of fat as it can because it thinks that it might not get another opportunity to eat soon. Your metabolic rate will change to pack on this energy as fat, which is the opposite of what you're wanting from your diet. Refinery 29 blatantly states, quote, research has always affirmed what lifelong dieters already know. The pounds may drop temporarily, but then they come back, often with 5 to 10 friends, end quote. Participating in extreme fat diets is not healthy for your body. It negatively affects the natural processes in your body and puts you at risk for more harm. Although they can help you lose weight very quickly and very temporarily, they typically cause an imbalance in your hormones that don't allow you the freedom necessary to get all the nutrients you need. They are paradoxical in that most people end up settling for a higher weight than when they started. Extreme diets are dangerous and they must be treated with caution.